Welcome back to Burns Arena. Lopes get the victory here, 79-66. We're joined by the head coach, Bryce Drew. And, Coach, now 4 in a row since you guys came back, had that week of kind of refocus after Utah Valley. What did you think of the play tonight as you get your second road win?
Yeah, I love the first 37 minutes. Thought our defense was terrific in the first half. Really set a tone for us. Really thankful. Thank the Lord that 3 didn't count at halftime. Thought that was a big shot. Saved its possession in the second half. And thought our second half surge at the beginning was really good. We got stops and scores, consecutive times and, got it up to 20, which, coming out of the locker room is so important, in college basketball. And thankfully we really came out well.
What did you guys talk about at halftime with that zone defense? Because you came out second half and you scored on the first 8 possessions.
Yeah, they've shown a 2-3 all year. They've never shown a 3-2. And so they threw a 3-2 at the end, and we didn't handle it great. So at halftime we talked about handling it. The guys came out and really did a good job. Thought Tyna got a couple good baskets in it early. Makai got a driving layup. Luke made a nice finish. And we did a really good job being patient, moving the ball in the second half in it.
Coach, Ray Harrison, the big thing to talk about, he got 13 points, moved up the all-time scoring list past Gabe McLaughlin for sole possession of 8, coming for Javon Blackshear Jr. But we were raving about him having to chase around Noah Gonzalez and just basically shut him down, and he's a very good player.
Did a terrific job. He was just terrific. Him and then Makai had some patches there that he did it too. But, last year we played here and he went off in the first half, hit like 3 threes in the first half, and Ray did a good job second half. And so Ray was just terrific. He was there on the catch. He took his airspace, had high hands, and, really pleased with his defensive effort.
With a guy like him, it doesn't seem to be so much about making him miss shots. It's like limiting his shots.
Yeah, you can't let him get it off. We've seen too much film. He's too good of a shooter. He shoots it from deep. He shoots it quick. The players really find him when he's open. And so you have to take, not just a little of his airspace, but all of it, and really credit our guys for being there on the catch and being there, getting around all those screens.
Felt like the defense on their other big guy, Beion Riley, he ended with 19 and 11, but he's a beast in there. Had to do it on 5 of 15. Thought you guys did a really good job on him, too.
Yeah, those were 2 big keys coming in where, those are 2 really good players. And, thought Jacoby Luke did a good job. Offensive rebounding, obviously he really hurt us there, something we need to do much better at. But his first shot defense, really pleased with that.
And Jacoby Coles, Duke Brennan, what a week for them. I mean, from their play Thursday to tonight, what are you getting out of your big man and what they do for you?
Yeah, Duke has been so good. He just battles down there, another double-double for him. And, he's finishing better. He does a great job coming up with balls around the rim, that you don't think he's going to get. And then, Jacoby's really been, scoring at a high level. He's hit a lot of tough shots in these last 2 games, and, he really got it going. Start that second half, hit multiple shots in a row. So those 2 guys have had a great weekend for us.
Coach, you mentioned you really liked the first 37 minutes. What happened those last 3, and what do you guys need to work on?
Yeah, we got a little careless with the ball. We had a couple turnovers. We got to be more patient. And then we did sub at the end, and obviously, we lost some momentum at the end. But, credit them. They made some shots. They trapped us well and turned us over. And, that's something that we got to continue to get better at, handle pressure, and just slow down a little bit with the pressure and not get sped up.
Very balanced scoring-wise, too, but what did you think about how Tyne's breath was coming back after sitting out for a little bit and what Caleb gave you tonight?
Yeah, Tyne, I thought he had some big baskets, in the second half against the zone. Gave us some momentum, kept it, going for us because we were struggling against the zone in the first half. And then first half, I thought Tyne had a good stretch, a defense, got out in transition, did some nice things for us. Thought Caleb was really good. Thought this was one of his best games of the year. He's efficient, 5 for 7, had 4 rebounds, and, he really attacked the rim and finished at the rim tonight.
Coach, talking about Caleb Shaw, we were kind of talking about him, too, because we talk about him a lot because when he comes in the game, sometimes he's a little out of control and he makes bad plays, poor decisions. Very controlled this game. We kind of forget, he was up there at Northern Colorado, then he sat out an entire year, and he's just back now, 17, 18 games in, playing again.
Yeah, he and Makai are both sophomores, and so, it's fun to see them grow, and again, you can kind of see progression, throughout the year. You're starting to see patches of progression for both of those players, getting used to our system and getting used kind of their role with our team. And so, Caleb shot the ball well on this trip. We need more outside shooting, and so, the more that he simplifies his game and attacks the rim or catch and shoots, it helps him and it helps our team.
And he gets his hops from his uncle, right? I mean, that looks like a young you out there, right?
Well, maybe we combined all three of us. That might equal it.
I think it was Mom.
That'd be my vote.
Did you find out you're a good road team this week? You were wondering about it coming in, right?
Yeah, we've been searching for consistency. We had the 2 really good games at home, and so we were looking for consistency on this road trip. Again, really pleased with both games. This is 4 games. I think that we've, played it at a high level. We've played with urgency. On the court, we played really connected with each other, and we're excited to get home. We're excited to play back in front of our home crowd, and excited to just get back to GCU.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the victory. Congrats on the road trip sweep, and we'll see you back at Global Credit Union Arena a little bit later, 9 p.m. tip, but back there on Thursday.
Sounds great. Thanks, those fans.